Alright, hello guys, it's Mr. Holly. We're going to look at the problem set for day 2 on Module 3, Lesson 2. Alright, so here we have some expressions, and again our goal is that we are generating equivalent expressions, and in this work we are testing to see if they are equivalent by substituting in some value for the variable. If they evaluate to the same value, then the expressions have the same value. Things that have the same value are equivalent. Okay, negative 3 times 8x. If I multiply here, that becomes negative 24x. Good, so I'm going to substitute in 1/4 for this, and I'll do a couple of these verifications with you, and then I'll just give you the values after that. So negative 3 times 8 times 1/4, or our simplified expression as negative 24 times 1/4. Well, let's start in the parentheses. 8 times 1/4 is 2. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 24 times 1/4 is negative 6. Those have the same value. The values when I evaluate are equivalent, which means the expressions are equivalent, and that is the point. We want to show that these two expressions have the same exact value. Okay, I'm going to pick up the pace. I want to multiply these. Obviously I can't multiply in 5 times k, just gives me 5k. So I want to multiply these in a way that makes this simpler. So I'm going to multiply the factors that are integers here. 5 times negative 7 is negative 35k. And whenever I go to verify this, I should get negative 21. Okay. 2 times negative 6x times 2. So I'm going to multiply all of the factors together. None of these are separated by additions. This is all just one term. So I'm going to simplify this down and find that 2 times 2 is 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. So the coefficient of my term is going to be negative 24. If I wanted to substitute in and verify, I would get negative 18. Okay, pardon me while I take a drink of something here. Okay, negative 3 times 8x plus 6 times 4x. What you notice is addition. Therefore, we have two separate terms. We're going to simplify each term separately, and then if they have like terms, we can actually add them together. So, negative 3 times 8x is negative 24x, plus 6 times 4x, that is a positive 24x. These terms are alike because they both have an x variable. There's also something very noticeable about these terms. One is negative 24x, one is positive 24x, which means they're opposites, and we know that when we add opposites we get 0. If you were to evaluate or verify, you should get 0. Okay, 8 times 5m, that is 40m, plus 2 times 3m, that is 6m. 40m and 6m are like terms, so I can add them. I get 46m. They'd like me to verify what m is negative 2, so I should get negative 92 as my value. All right. F, negative 6 times 2v, that's negative 12v, plus 3a times 3, which is 9a, and these are not alike, so I can't add them together. It doesn't get any simpler than what I have here. So I'm asked to evaluate, and if I evaluate, I would get, well, negative 12 times 1/3 is negative 4, 9 times 2/3 is 6. It should evaluate to 2. Whenever you evaluate, you should get 2 for each of those expressions, and you should see that they are equivalent. Alright, now I showed you a couple of these in set 4 during the instructional video, so I'll finish up just B, D, E, and F for us here. Okay. B. 18W divided by 6. I want to show you a couple ways to think about this. I can look at it as 18W divided by 6. Or I can look at it as 18W times 1 over 6. Either way, what I see here is that I'm dividing by 6. 18 would be 3 times 6, right? So if I divide out 6 from that, I would get 3W. 3W. You could think about that conceptually. If you had 18 W's, W, like draw out 18 W's, and then you put them into 6 groups, each group would have 3 W's, right? Okay. 3y divided by 11, 33y divided by 11y, that is 33y divided by 11y. I see a factor of y in the numerator and a factor of y in the denominator. Those are going to cancel one another to create 1. That's 1 over 1. Y divided by y is 1. And I have 33 divided by 11, so I should get 3. When I verify this, I would also get 3. 56k divided by 2k, well, I can see that my k factors are going to eliminate, so I can mark those out. And then I have 56 divided by 2, which is 28. And whenever I verify, I should get 28. This one is an interesting one. Like this is a little bit challenging, but if you've followed so far, you should be comfortable with this. 24x times y divided by 6y, so over 6y. And I see the same variable term in the numerator and the denominator. I see a y in the numerator and a y in the denominator. Those will cancel one another out. And now I have 24x divided by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4x. There is no x term in the numerator, or excuse me, no x term in the denominator, so this just remains x. 4x, and if I go to verify this, I should just get -8. Alright guys, hopefully you were able to complete that. If you need anything from us, let us know and we'll give you some help. Thanks. Bye.